We are live. Okay, while we wait for people to come in, I'm gonna check some stuff like normal. We're gonna go over the spring subs from last year. I think they were sent out in May. PSA is taking a long time right now. Oh, someone's in here? Hi! Okay, let me get out the cards. Hi guys! Happy Valentine's Day! Instead of something romantic tonight, we are gonna do something better. We're gonna spend time with some cards. Hey Mimic You, thank you for tuning in. I'm a little bit sick right now, so I'm just gonna go through these cards. You guys don't have to see my face. Hey Alanis. This is from May. We have an Empoleon X, PSA 9, Infernape, level X, we have 2 of them. I don't know the value of these cards because Diamond and Pearl was an era that I skipped. Thank you. You're gonna hear it in my voice. What era did you guys skip? Did you guys collect throughout the years of Pokemon? Did you start recently? What's your background with the timeline of collecting? I definitely skipped Diamond and Pearl because I have none of these cards. But I always thought the EXs were cool. The ones with the silver border. We have Gardevoir X. This person sent 2 of them. Hey Jorge. We have a bunch of Honchkrows. This guy, Pokeron, he sent all of these in and he sent duplicates. I don't know how he was able to get so many. I learned to not question him because he's kind of sus. He's kind of suspicious with how he collects. He's like pulling cards out of thin air. So I learned to not question him. Everything between Rocket and Black and White you skipped. Rocket, Black and White was a good era. I like Black and White. We have, feel free to write down cards that you want, but you don't have, so you can buy them from eBay later. There's just too many cards out there right now, and it's hard to know what to buy. So if you see something you like, make a note of it. Let me know if you need to see anything up close, and I'll tell you the number and set, and then you guys can spend money. Those will probably soon go up in value if they have not yet. Yep. Yes, that is correct. These will go up in value in the near future. They're still very affordable right now for what they are. They are gorgeous cards. You started with buying a collection from a guy that participated in the championship. Your collection is kind of all over the place. That's good. But I learned to not try to collect everything because there's only so much I can collect to the point where it becomes borderline toxic for me. Unhealthy, that's the word. So I try to control myself as much as possible. You don't want the cards to engulf your life. I wanted to buy one of these off him because I need it for my Evolution collection. They both got 9s, and I believe one got an 8. 2 got an 8. These are approximately, I think, 150. I remember I wanted to offer him for the cards raw. I told him I could take your worst condition one, like this one with the white spot. I can take the worst condition one for cheaper than eBay prices. And then when I looked it up, it was like $200. I was like, nope. I don't got that money. We have Porygon level X. One is a 9 and one is a 7. It got a 7 because of the scratches on the back, whitening, and the scratches on the front. So it's still near mint. I say it's true to grade. We're gonna get more batches. Azelf. Do I need to log off? This is for Summer Promo 1. Did I mention that in the stories? This is from June. Did you send off yours in June? No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't tell people the subs come back after I show it in public. I would always tell people privately first before I showcase them. So most likely these are not yours. Diamond and Pearl Mesprit, super pretty. Mewtwo. Uxie. This one got an 8. These are really hard cards to grade. Like I said before, the silvering on the borders is very prone to scratches because when you pull the cards vertically up and down the sleeve, there's like a high chance you're going to create a scratch along this line. Dusknoir and Heatran. We have a Raichu. Regigigas. I guess this person is holding on to these cards to sell when they go up in price soon. So I guess the timing is very perfect. He timed it really well because now he can sell them and make money. And we have a Shaman level X. And this beautiful, I really like the colors of this one. The gold X. The gold description right here. The gold of the Alakazam. And like the really, really rich dark purple. I think this card is absolutely gorgeous. There is 6 boxes in total. We are on the 3rd. I have pre-organized this to make it more efficient. No 10s. None of these got 10s, I don't think. Photo. Mostly 9s. I don't think any of them got 10s. So either PSA is very strict right now with the sub, or there's issues with these cards. I think PSA is on point with this sub return, because I am seeing white spots on the corners, even though it's pack fresh. You can still see white spots. This one got an 8. All of these are probably gonna be for sale. His username is Pokaron, Pokaron. These Charizard cards were very undervalued at one point. I think they were $20 last year or 2 years ago. Something really low. That's why I didn't collect them. But now everything is going up. Again, beautiful card. They look very expensive. So before they were way underpriced. There is a tin version that's like similar to this, but I don't think he sent it in. Cynthia's Garchomp and Rayquaza. Wow, I didn't know she owned a Rayquaza. That is beautiful. How much is this card? How much is the Rayquaza level X? This one got a 6 because it has, you guys can see that, an indent right here. Usually, if it's a mint card from the pack and it gets a 6, there's most likely an indent somewhere. We have Rayquaza level X. We have more. And Star Raptors. I don't know who this guy is. But he looks like his bird. RCS level X. We have some sick looking Gengars. Wow, the eyes are red. I believe they were generous with this one. There's a whole bunch of scratches. But I really like the red eyes. We have Torterra and Empoleon. Darkrai and Regigigas. Heatran. This Giratina is sweet. They both got 8s. These were a lot cleaner than that Gengar, and they got 8s. So if Ron ever watches this, I would suggest maybe like looking into considering resubmitting these. He did get a 9 on this one though. This is just repeats. I think this is the tin one. Yes, this is the tin one. Charizard level X. You must have 2 of them. You can't buy one without the other because they look so good together. Congrats to Ron on getting 9s. They give really good promos back then, during this era, for tins. But now the tin promos, they're meh. These were a lot better. Rayquaza level X. So this is another tin promo. I've never seen this card before. Arceus level X. And we have some non-level X Pokemon. We have a Kingdra. A Golem. Wow, this one got a 10. Pristine. Gem Mint 10. Skyridge Golem. On a second one, he got a 10. Oops. Sorry. I kind of knocked the camera over. And then Nidoking from Aquapolis got a 10. This is a gorgeous card. They were such a cheap crystal for such a long time. It was 200 for a while, which means I could have waited. It like went up and down. But I think this is getting the love that it deserves. It's not a 200 card anymore, of course. I'm guessing it's a $500 card with the way things are. Really hard to buy Pokemon cards in near mint condition right now. Everything's getting swiped up and sent in for card grading. And then people, upon returns, are charging a premium. So if you guys have expensive cards, how long would you wait before you sell them? For example, if you purchased this Nidoking for $100 and you got it graded, it's now worth $600. Would you sell it for? Would you try to sell it for $600, or would you try to offload it quicker at $550 or $500? You still make money, but would you underprice it a little bit to sell it quicker? Like, you make money either way. Because I've seen people send in a lot of expensive cards, and I know they got it for really cheap, and they say they can't sell it because their price is too high. They buy it for $100, they try to sell it for $1,000, and they are firm on the price. And that always makes me wonder, like, when do you sell it? How do you sell it? Maybe greed takes in. Oops, this is not supposed to be on here. We have another Nidoking. PSA 9. Skyridge Kabutops. Gem Mint 10. Congratulations. This one got a 6. It looks pretty clean for a 6. It doesn't have whitening. The centering is really good. No indent. I think the reason why it got a 6 is because this patch right here. Do you guys see it? Like the change of color? I think the surface here brought it to a 6. Oh, maybe there's a surface. I see it. Do you guys see this? Oh, that light hit it. There is a dent on this card. So there is a dent. I was like, why did this get a 6? But if we can move it and let the light hit, you can see an indent right here. This is why you should check your cards in light. These cards dropped in value for a while. They dropped down to like 140 at one point, and now they're shooting back up. Charizard Reshurams, PSA 9s. Oh my god, so many! It's been so long, I don't know the value of this anymore. This one got a 7. But it looks fine. Got a little chip at the corner, but overall it looks fine. Congrats to Ron for getting a Gem Mint 10 on his Hidden Fates Charizard. It is not perfectly centered, but it still got a PSA 10. I know you can get a PSA 10 if your card isn't centered, but it's really hard to get a 10 with Beckett because they take centering seriously. PSA 9. If it's really off-center like this, PSA will bump it down a grade. If it's slightly off-centered, you get a 10. Congrats to the Gold Star Mew. And these Shadowless cards are hard to grade now. Not only do they come out of the pack with a lot of issues, like this. A lot of them are very off-centered, and they have whitening from the pack. So the corners, there's going to be a white spot. Most likely. And they're very prone to scratches. I think it's just mostly off-centering issues. Or maybe PSA is a little bit more strict now. I don't think this Gyarados deserves a 5. It looks mint, like near mint. I see factory lines, but I wouldn't deduct so many points. You see the other cards, it has a surface dent, and that got a 6. I don't see a surface dent on this card, and it got a 5. Oh, maybe I see a little bit right here. I take my statement back. I see a slight surface dent right here. Looks pretty good. PSA is doing a good job catching all of this. PSA 9. Centering is alright. It has a white spot on the corner. No flaws on the surface. The clear coat is intact. And there's a factory line, but it goes just right here and it stops. It doesn't continue. And there's no scratches that I can see. Oh, this brings back memories, seeing such a mint card. A mint Shadowless card. Now is a good time to buy Shadowless. I've been trying to buy them for a while. I purchased multiple copies and I plan on doing it some more. But a lot of my money is being invested right now. Make money to buy the cards I want. And it seems like a lot of these near mint Shadowless cards are coming back 7s. I don't see any dents, but I see scratches. Oh yeah, and these cards are so easy to scratch. Their surface is very easy. Not only the hollow, but the surface where it's not hollow. You can scratch the ink off and it just becomes silver. This one is a 7 as well. Probably because of all the scratches. Fair grades. Pretty fair. I think Ron's gonna be very happy. And this is the last box of the night. Ninetales got a PSA 8. There's another kind of shadowless Ninetales. I believe it's the no damage Ninetales. Near mint condition, you're looking at close to 3,000 right now. If you're lucky, you can find one for 2,000, but I don't think so. I think all the 2,000 ones are picked up on eBay. But I don't know. Would you guys splurge to get this card without the damage for 2,000? I would not, personally. I would rather buy a whole bunch of these Ninetales in near mint condition than find one without damage. Maybe one day, you know, I can sell a whole bunch of them and buy the no damage one, or I'll be okay with a light played one. I'm grateful. I should be grateful. We have Polygraph near mint 7. The cheapest of the shadowless cards. The shadowless hollows. This was in pretty darn good condition for near mint 7. We have Venusaur. The dark green Venusaur. They both got 6s. Any surface dents? We have a small little chip right here. We have a binder, a ring binder indent. So these were kept in the plastic sleeves for a 3-ring binder. And over time, the more you like open it, you stand the binder upright, it's gonna cause binder indents. And both of these have it. So that's very unfortunate. They're beautiful cards, but they have the factory, not the factory, they have the binder indent. And with shadowless cards, there's different tones of shadowless cards. There's like a cool tone, a super like ink tone. That's what I like about shadowless. There's a wide range of variations. This Venusaur is a little bit darker than this one. And yeah, that's it. We have this dark yellow Zapdos with a indent right here, like a small surface crease. Actually, not small. That was big. That was a decent sized surface crease. Shadowless 9s. Shadowless 9s can go for a lot. People are completing their master sets. So grade your commons and uncommons because people do buy them. People do buy the shadowless commons and uncommons in PSA 9s and 10s. Last but not least, we got these cards. This is a beautiful Unseen Forces Umbreon. I really like the dark red. And then, oh, so gorgeous. I would love to have this card, but this card raw is most likely $600 near mint condition. I wouldn't be surprised if it was more right now. Well, hopefully it's a little bit less for like light played. I just know it's like the one of the most expensive Evolutions EX card, if not the most expensive. Umbreon cards, I think Umbreon cards are the most expensive evolution cards. Dusclops EX. Banette EX. And last but not least, Salamence EX. Alright guys, that is it for this sub return. This was Aaron subs. He sent in a lot of cool diamond and pearl cards. So thank you for submitting through me. And of course, I have my blue eyes in the back. I sent one of mine to Beckett. Hopefully it comes back next week. And then I'm probably going to sell one of them because I need the funds to work on more projects. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to end the stream right now because I have a lot of subs to do. I have to enter a lot of cards into PSA and ship out a lot of things to the people who submit through me. Alright. Bye guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm trying to do these more often because I want to show people what kind of cards are out there and what kind of cards are passing by. Like this one, someone sent it in for grading, and once it came back, I fell in love with it. This is a 2003 Pokemon EX Dragon. Hey Thief Producer, thank you for tuning in. This has the Nationals Championship stamp. It was such a cheap card back then, probably like $100, while the regular one was $50. But this one shot up. I'm pretty sure this one is like $2,000, and the regular one is not even $1,000. That's my guess. So the gap definitely widened, and it has his tail right there. A lot of people did not like this card, not with the stamp, like this card in general, because they said this looked like an ugly Charizard. Like you can't even tell it's a Charizard. That's what they always said. You can't tell it's a Charizard. Its body, its wings, its magnificent wings aren't even in here. Like this tail sticks out of his head. It looks like it sticks out of his head. It's just angled wrong and everything, and people talked about it in that way, but I always liked it. And I'm talking to the owner to see if I can buy it from him, so that's gonna be exciting. I can't wait. All right. Yes, I would see you guys next time. There's more subs coming back, so I would have to work harder and prepare for those. It's different. You got both versions. It's different. Let's see. Where's my Charizard binder? They both look different. It's different artwork. It's different. I don't see the difference. Hey Josh, this is my mint copy, ungraded. I got it for $30 back then. They were so cheap. I miss those days. But yeah, I can't wait to add this to my collection. I do want one of these in PSA 9, so I might aim for that. It's the Charizard EX card. This one's pretty played. It was given to me by a friend. And then I have another one. Super beautiful cards. They were 600 ungraded last year. It's probably $1,000 ungraded now, which is not bad. I don't think it's bad for a Charizard card that's this gorgeous. But I don't know if I'm gonna spend another $1,000 on a card anytime soon. The most recent one I purchased was the Plasma Gale Charizard. And I loved that one so much. I think this Charizard card is gonna go up in price. Charizard EX. It's very unique. I really like the smoky border. Happy Singles Awareness Day. Yes, we're all single. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being single at our age and not able to find someone and just stuck playing with our cards. Nothing wrong with that. I do like this Charizard Reshiram card. Look how textured it is. You have that 9 graded by me. Jorge, are you trying to collect all the Charizard cards in PSA 9 or above? I really like your rainbow Charizard that you sent in. You sent in one of these, but in Japanese. When I saw it, I'm like, oh my god, that is gorgeous. The Japanese ones, I think, looks a lot better than the English rainbow. The English rainbow looks kind of messy. This one is in good condition. Very good condition. I got it for $200. I thought that was a waste of money back then, but I still paid for it anyway. But I don't regret anything now. I'm so glad I purchased these cards when I did. Charizard Stormfront. The Japanese one looks amazing. That's it. What are you guys doing for the rest of the night? Lance's Charizard. Very cool Charizard card. I think this is exclusive to this card, this artwork. I think people should just buy the VS cards. They are very undervalued for what they are. It's kind of impossible now. I'll just bet you happy with getting one of each. Yeah, you still need a first edition Charizard. I found one for 15,000 PSA 6. I think that's pretty good. We also, let's go over our bonus sub. Since you guys are still in here. This is a sub that came back too. It's an express sub. Trying to stay warm, just got done shoveling a bunch of snow. It snowed here too. We're getting snow pretty late. We have CD promo Snorlax, PSA 8. You got an 8 because it's super super off-centered. Eight with this Neo Charizard. I don't know why it got an 8. I thought it was 9 worthy. I think they're just really strict on these cards. There's probably like small white spots on all these corners. That's why I got an 8. And this one's special. 10 inches, nice. Do you see the hollow pattern? It's shifted. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like a tiny bit shifted, and you see the red that doesn't have the hollow. So they printed the hollow on this card inaccurately. Like you can see the bleed, the hollow bleed is like up there where the Charizard's outline is. When it's supposed to be on the outline, so it stops. But everything's shifted up. That's pretty cool. You don't see this often. And hopefully the owner is aware. Blaine's Charizard, this one got a 9, which is surprising to me because the top border is a lot thicker than the bottom border and it's shifted to the right. Usually when this happens, they just give it an 8, and it's Charizard, so. And the way it's cut up here, it's not rounded. Do you see this one? It is rounded like that, but this one, it has a dip right here and then it rounds. So I thought they usually take points off it, but apparently this one got really lucky. I would have given it an 8. This one is a lot better body-wise than the 9. The corners are rounded. It's not as off-centered. The top and the bottom is the same, but it's shifted to the right. But it got an 8 for some reason. Oh, the white spots right here. That's why. Shining Mewtwo. Long wait with rush grading. Yeah. You summed it up. They're probably rushing the grading. So, yeah. I met this guy off of Hinge a while ago, and we were talking about stuff, and I told him I really like Pokemon cards, and he's like, oh wow, I like Pokemon cards too, kinda. Like, he did back then, but he quit for the longest time. And when I brought it up, of course, you know guys, when you bring up something, they just want to connect with you. Not all guys, but, you know, the guys on these dating apps. And he said, oh, I like Pokemon too. I have a childhood collection somewhere. And then he showed me it, but he knew nothing about it because he didn't care. He didn't care anymore, but he was pretending he did. And I was appraising his collection because, you know, I'm not going to get upset with Pokemon people. I'm like, guys, stop asking me Pokemon questions. But if he's a stranger, I'll answer it. I helped him and I valued his collection for him, and it was a good chunk of change, around $2,000. This guy had the audacity to try to sell it to me for $3,000. I helped him appraise his collection for $2,000, and he's like, oh, well, do you want to buy it? I'll sell it to you for $3,000. I'm like, oh, dude, I just told you it was $2,000. How are you going to turn around and try to upcharge me? and I was the one appraising it for you. Oh my God. And I said no, so he put it on eBay. He auctioned it off in front of me. He's like, okay, if you're not gonna buy it, I'm gonna auction it off. That was a low blow. I didn't like that. Yeah, this is a nice card. I missed out on getting one. Wow. He sold it for more than 2,000. I think 2,300, and after eBay fees and like shipping, it's like 2,000-ish. But like, come on. And later on, you know, I cut contact. I didn't talk to him that much, and he messaged me again. 1,501 day. He messaged me again. He's like, so, are you back? Are you still collecting Pokemon? Should I buy the McDonald's cards? What's the value of the McDonald's cards? And I'm like, really? I brought this guy back in the community, so now he's in it for the money. He got a taste of money. He sold his childhood collection to a stranger when I helped him. And now he's messaging me for help with flipping McDonald's toys. I just left him on scene. It's just very disrespectful. People have no shame. Ooh, this is nice. No shame. I mean, he doesn't have to sell it to me, but the least you can do is sell it without telling me. Don't be like, oh, Bonnie, you can make an offer, and then say no. That's the right way to approach it. You can make you can make an offer if you like it, and just decline. Just say no, and then sell it without me knowing. I think that was a better approach than, oh, okay, I can't take your offer of the appraisal for 2,000. Do 3,000. Like, dude, we know these are from childhood. We know this is worth like $100 that you got. Just nothing. And he's been messaging me asking for help, and I've been brushing him off. He should have at least let me offer. Yeah, he didn't. This is what every time I help someone out of the goodness of my heart, like every time I help strangers, there's always that one that just ruins it for everybody else. Venusaur PSA 9. Wow. We have a Skyridge Charizard. PSA 7. I wonder if this one's for sale too. The good thing about these cards that are coming back, I'm like looking at them and like, ooh. Bonnie wants, but she can't have. So I offer. I'm like, hey, are you gonna sell your card? And I try to convince them. You know, it's scam free when you sell it to me. Like, you don't have to ship it back, and like, the chance of getting lost in the mail is 0. I could just send you the money right now. Right now, tonight, I give you $200 for your PSA Champions Path Charizard. I'm just kidding. Probably, if this card is $600, I would probably offer, if it's $600 on eBay, I would probably offer $500 for it. So that's how I get cards for really cheap, because people send cards in, and I offer. I throw money at them. And Josh asked, how often does that work? It works most of the time. Hey, Wicking Chings. It works most of the time. This card comes back. I like it. Are you selling it? They said yes. How much are you selling it for? I can make an offer. They said okay. And then I throw, is it $700 on eBay? I throw $550. So, like, they're not gonna make money than if they sell it on eBay. They might make like an extra $50 if they sell it on eBay after fees. But is it really worth the time to like take this back, post it on eBay and selling it and packing it up for shipping? You know, you spend 2 hours and that's probably the time, the value of their time, right? If they make a lot of money. So offering them a lot less, but it's very convenient. It's here and it's not a scam. That's the selling point. It's here, not a scam. I can Venmo you the money right away. And people usually say yes. Plus, if they have a huge sub, they can't sell everything quickly. Selling one card now will keep them afloat for a while. We have a Charizard, another Charizard V, PSA 10. Yeah, sure. We can post a scenario. We're gonna talk about it and see if we can help you. This one is an 8. I don't know why it got an 8. We will see. I think it got an 8 because it has a scratch. I see a scratch on the back. And then this one got a 10. I like the Japanese version a lot more than this one, but I really like the Charizard V's because the wings is so, like, it's gorgeous. Dark red. I really like the dark red of the wings. I'm gonna go over some CGC subs while Wicked Chings is talking about his eBay situation. These cards are all for sale if you guys are interested. I'm selling this for someone, and while it's at my place, the price is a little bit cheaper than eBay. You purchase a $500 card bought on eBay auction. It was around $150 or so under the market. Shipping from the other side of my state. The package shipped and tracking just showed the package is in Minnesota. Seller messaged me and says USPS put it on the wrong truck and are going to express it back to him. And he would figure out how to ship to you again. So, Wicked Chings, good question. What you should do in that situation, you should call USPS to make sure that that package is supposed to be going to you. You can give the USPS customer service your address and they can check to see if your address matches the one on the package. And you'll get your answer. Because what if the seller sent the package to another buyer? You know, you're going to have your answer. Then you can cancel the sale. But if it's matching and it's truly USPS's fault, then you're fine. But USPS can tell you whether or not your address matches that package. What I also recommend for future, for everybody in here, sign up for Informed Delivery. Informed Delivery will send you an email on what packages are coming to you. This is really good for situations like this. If this seller says, I shipped it and USPS messed up, put it on the wrong truck, you should have gotten an Informed Delivery. If it was the tracking provided by eBay, would they even be able to change the address? Yes, because I believe you can upload your own tracking. So what they could do is they could pay for tracking separately and upload that. But that's a stretch. That's a losing battle for them. But it's possible. So yeah, informed delivery will help you, will notify you which package is going to be delivered to you. There was a situation where someone tried to scam a client of mine. My client purchased a bunch of cards. The person shipped it and never came to me. It says delivered in my state, in my city, but I never got it. And he's trying to tell my client that I'm scamming, that it arrived at my house, but I'm saying it's not, so I can keep the item. Well, lucky for us, or lucky for me, and unlucky for the seller, I have informed delivery. I never got that email. I never got an email that the package from California was going to arrive. And so that means the package from California was never shipped. You know, once it's in the system, you get that email. You're welcome, Wiccans. Hopefully I provided decent advice for everyone in here. I've been buying and selling for 6 years plus. Probably more. Probably 7 years. Since I was able to get my own money. I met all types of scammers. Yes, these cards are for sale. For sale by owner. These CGC cases are so nice. I love them more than these cases. PSA should make these cases absolutely clear. I think that will look really clean. Like CGC. I like the CGC cases. But why is the label so big? If they did it like this, right here, and like they moved the card up a little bit, I think that would be cool. Ho-Oh 8.5. The Japanese cards are slept on. Definitely buy Japanese holos. Definitely skeptical because the last eBay purchase you made, they tried to scam you 100%. But you get protection from eBay. It was so blunt. What happened? What happened with that scam? Please do tell. This is so pretty. I might buy it from the person. And this for alligator is pretty too. The artwork is so dreamy. I'm running out of cards to show you guys. I really like how they clink and clank together. It sounds great. It sounds high quality. It feels high quality too. And like, I don't feel like you can crack a CGC case open like this. But like PSA, I feel like it's super thin. It will snap in half. Charmander. I really wish they put the cert number on front because you can... Actually, there's two sides to having a cert number on front. You can protect the buyer. Wait. Running out of cards. That's a good one. Okay, Josh. What was I saying? The certs in the front can protect yourself as a buyer because who's to say someone's going to take a picture of this Charmander and swaps it out and puts in another one? Right? One with damage on the front. Like, you can't tell. But if there's certain numbers on the front, they swap it out, you can tell. But the good thing for sellers, bad for buyers, good for sellers, that you can take a picture of one and you can say you have multiple copies. Just post a picture of one. You have multiple copies, You can just post picture of one and sell a whole bunch. So you bought the black, gold, Zakian, and Zamazenta promo for $50 on eBay. Package arrives, and there's one basketball card in an envelope. The seller messaged me saying he mixed up 2 packages. Then messaged me saying to not go through eBay return. He wants to pay for the labels to have me and the other customer of his trade the cards we were supposed to receive. $100% I would have just sent his card back to him and he kept my money. What do you mean? So you sent the package back to him as an eBay return? At least he admitted that he sent the wrong package, right? What was the value? Okay, a good indicator was what was the value on that baseball card or basketball card in the envelope. If it's $50, then it might be a mistake. But if it was a $1 card, attempted scam. They should know better not to try to scam someone who's buying and selling cards, because we all have experience with shipping and eBay returns. We return stuff all the time for a light played condition labeled as near mint. So why would they try to scam a card trader? You know, we know our shit. I really like the Cynthia card because look, there's a shiny Lucario in the background. And I'm surprised this isn't an expensive card. It was $130 at one point, but now it's like a $70 card. But it's such a nice full art. Gardevoir VMAX. Very nice card, but I think it's valued at $40 in gem mint condition. Pretty good price for a Gardevoir card. And then this bird card is oversaturating the graded market. I think everybody pulled one. These were so easy to pull. I got scammed on a Vivid Voltage case pre-order, but PayPal got my money back for me even though I didn't use them at the time. What do you mean? You got scammed on a Vivid Voltage case pre-order, but PayPal got my money back for me even though I didn't use them at the time? So you didn't use PayPal to pay for it and they got you your money back? Hey Leo Gaming 83, you sent a card to Beckett, but what do you guys think about CGC and are they faster? Yes, I highly recommend sending to CGC. It's the best bang for your buck. And they are a lot faster and a lot more transparent. Not case-wise. Case-wise, they're transparent. But communication-wise, they are very transparent as well. They are as transparent with everything as they are with their cases. With Beckett, you send it in. And they tell you it arrived. And that's it. They pretty much ghost you. But with CGC, they say it arrived, it's beginning the process, it's being graded right now, and next thing you know, it's on its way back. And Beckett is probably like $35 a card now. CGC, it's approximately $12 a card, you add like $5 for subgrades. And it's quicker. Case is thinner. Yeah, I highly recommend CGC for cards. Personally, I would do CGC for cards that you want to sell. But for my collection, I would go with Beckett for my cards. If they told you 5 months, expect 8. Yeah, Beckett's not very transparent and too expensive. But the cases do look very expensive. Are they really the world's most trusted source in collecting? This DDS Blue Eyes is worth around $8,000. I also, oops, no, my SDK Blue Eyes. This is worth around probably the same, $8,000. Well, actually, it's 9.5, so I'm gonna say $10,000. You're gonna try a CGC? Yeah, go for it. Try with CGC. I should be doing CGC submissions more, but there's only so much I can do. And I don't think people are gonna send so much to BGS as much anymore. I think BGS increasing the price, it deters people from sending. Yeah, but there has been some black labels that are a little bit, slightly bit off-centered. Same with the 10s, the centering with 10s. I've seen some with a little bit off-centered. So I don't think they were accurate. Can this stand up? I really like my Blue Eyes. I like sending my Blue Eyes to Beckett because it's such a hard card to get in mint condition, and I think my Blue Eyes deserves being cased. I wouldn't send a lot of my Pokemon cards in. I always send my Pokemon cards in with PSA. And then the ones I'm going to sell, I'm going to send to CGC. We have a Darkness Ablaze Charizard for sale as well. The regular VMAX Charizard, non-shiny. What happened to that LOB Blue Eyes you got? I got a LOB Blue Eyes. Which one? Hey, Destiny's Child. Free? You can't send by mail. You have to pay for the membership. Yeah, get to sending then. Or you can find a middleman. The Darkness Ablaze Charizard is worth a lot more than I thought it would be. Yes, it's gonna be worth a lot because it's the regular first Charizard VMAX. So, which one? I love it. The one you traded the DDS for? Oh yeah, it's not LOB. I didn't trade an LOB. I traded it for the SDK. So it's this one that you see here. I traded one of my 8.5s for this Blue Eyes. This Blue Eyes was $3,000 cash. And I didn't have cash at the time, so I decided to trade it. I'm so glad I did, because this is one of my absolute favorite cards. I do like this championship Blue Eyes. I have another one coming in from Beckett, which I'm so excited to get. I have a Dark Magician that's coming in as well. So I have to find a time to sell that one, because I've never sold a Yu-Gi-Oh card that's graded by Beckett. This is the rest of my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Let me get it. I'm trying to start a Blue Eyes collection, because Blue Eyes is probably my favorite monster. We have Red Eyes Baby Dragon in PSA 10. PSA 9 Crystal Lugia is 3K cash. Holy cow. We have the Duelist Saga, first edition, Blue Eyes White Dragon. I sent one to Beckett as well, but I didn't think it was like vintage enough to send it in through Express, so I went the $20 option. Congrats! Hopefully you get it. I'd say go for it. It's a beautiful card. You don't collect Yu-Gi-Oh, but you want the Blue Eyes for nostalgia. It's going up in price. It's really expensive now. You want a first edition? That is $10,000. You want the regular unlimited? I think this is $500, which is achievable. So there's the regular, and then there. I pulled it out of thin air. I know. Yeah, different colors. It's pretty cool. I have another one coming back. It's a Black Rose Dragon. Get the Lugia. I remember when PSA 9 was like 500. I had a PSA 9. I sold it for around that price. I also had a PSA 10. I sold it for $1,000. Blue Eyes White Dragon. PSA 9. This one is the BBT Collector's Tin. I really like this one. I got it for $150. I thought it was so expensive, but I think it's worth it, because the way my mind was, you can't find these in mint condition. I was like, they're all played. They all have dings. What the heck? So when I saw it for $150, it was overpriced at the time, but I'm like, the rarity of it is so worth it to just have a peace of mind to not hunt this freaking card for another month. And that's why I got it in a PSA 9. This is a Mega 10 promo. This is very cheap. I think I got this card for $5. And I'm like, if it gets a 10, I get to keep it. It matches my vintage tin promo. And yeah, that was it. There's also, I don't know, I can show you guys these. This is my retirement fund. So, yes, this is a lot of Magikarps. I plan on sending all of these in to get graded. Buy 50 of these, or not 50, buy 500 of these in just one day, max out a sub, and send in 500 Magikarps in to get graded. Because they'd be like, okay. I feel sorry for the grader who gets to grade my sub, because all they will be seeing is fucking 500 Magikarps in a row. Looks like you enjoy is get them all cello pack graded. That's expensive. Each pack, it's around maybe $20 to get graded. Get them all cello pack graded. A lot of them, they're not even in mint condition, so I don't think they would get high grades. I need to cut them out. But I think I did send one in to get cello pack graded. Looks like you enjoy collecting dragons. Yes, I do. I have another one right here. This is one of my pride and joys, a 2019 20th Secret Rare Special Pack Red Eyes Black Dragon. It is a Japanese promo given out to people in a pack form for those who purchase a certain amount of booster boxes. And you get one pack. And in that pack, I think you can pull up to 7 cards. Like Blue Eyes. There's Blue Eyes. Let me show you. Let me show you. There's different kinds of cards from that pack, but I managed to pull some of it. There's a Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, Black Rose Dragon. I think I lost my Blue Eyes. Okay. I don't know where my Blue Eyes is. I have to find it. I think I lost it in my room somewhere. There is the Black Rose Dragon. Right? So these were all in the same pack. The Blue Eyes was the one. It's not this type of Blue Eyes. Like, and you have a high chance of pulling a Black Rose Dragon, so it's not worth a lot. When it came out, this was like $50 shipped, but now it's like $500 for this grade. This one was very hard to get. It was $400 right away. It shot up really quick. And then it hit, I got it for $600. It was a lot of money. But now this being graded is $1,500. So this is one of my pride and joys. It's in perfect condition. I was hoping for a black label. That would be so sick. I would be so happy. But unfortunately, it is true to grade. And I got the Black Rose Dragon, Ghost Rare. Centering is a 10. Everything 9.5. This was pack fresh. Someone pulled it and they posted it on eBay for a little bit more than retail. But I purchased it because it would make me happy. You can't put a price on happiness. We got a few goodies right here. I'm gonna grab more. You guys are making me flex. No. I'm supposed to be doing work, and then you guys want to see my card, so here I am. So, like, I have these cards too. Yeah, I don't know where that blue eyes was. Yeah. So, we have these black dragons. Destiny's Child, what's your price range? What's your price range for a Ghostware Black Rose Dragon? We have Plasma Storm, PSA 9. Champion's Path. Chinese Hidden Fates Charizard. It almost got a black label. I might send it in to get regraded in hopes that I get a black label again. But I'm collecting a whole bunch in with only 0.5 off, and then sending them all at the same time. Grading is so expensive. Hidden Fates Charizard GX. We have English, Japanese, more Japanese. I was sending in so many because I was gonna sell the 9s, but they all got 10s. You know, I send these in because I want to sell the 9s, but they all get 10s. So I'm like, well, looks like I'm stuck with them. Ultra Shiny GX. I'm like, do any of these, can they cross over to a Beckett Black Label? I'm gonna send them all to Beckett and be like, Beckett, give me a 10. If it goes any lower than a 10, I'll take it back. But I do like the red and the white with these because it matches the color. I think it looks cool. And then we have one that almost got a black label too. The same subgrades as my Chinese Hidden Fates Charizard. The reason why I sent the Chinese one to Beckett is because PSA won't grade the Chinese. Only CGC and Beckett would grade Chinese cards. 2 Gold Star Charizards. Destiny's Child, if you're still in the chat, I do have an extra Ghost Rare Black Rose Dragon. This one's a 9. And this is my new Pride and Joy Plasma Gale Charizard. You think the PSA cases look the best? Gold and black label Beckett are also nice, but silver and lower Beckett grades don't look good. Yeah, I don't like the white label. The white label look really bad. But for some reason, I really like the silver. Oh no, my card. I really like the silver on this DDS. So like, I think this DDS pulled it off. I was gonna buy a 9.5 for $5,000, but I'm like, Bonnie, you already got one. Why do you need another one? So I didn't. And then that 9.5 turned into 20 grand. I'm like, dang. Next time when I want to buy a car, I will just buy it. That's pretty much it. I don't want to flex too much, guys. There is a time and place for everything, and flexing on Valentine's Day is not one of it. Plus, I'm hungry. I do have a whole bunch of these Shiny Star V boxes. Right? Hi, Dragonite. Thank you. If you guys are liking this, hit the like button. That will help me keep track of what type of content people like. If you don't like it, you don't have to hit the like button. If I want it, I'm gonna buy it. Yes. You see it, you want it, you buy it. Because when's the next time you're gonna find something like that again? I'm done saying I'll wait till later. Yes, you buy that Lugia. You should buy the next PSA 9 Aquapolis Crystal Lugia that you see. Treat yourself. I grant you permission to drop $3,000 right away tonight. Just like that. This is also a good card to have. This Lily card. This card is going up in price, and I think this is one of the cutest cards out there. I think this is going to go up even more. It's from, I don't know which set it's from. Dream League, maybe. I have a seller I've worked with before that has one on eBay. I know he will go a lot lower. Yes, go for that one. This is my blister. I'm just like pulling random things out of a box. Hey Zach. We went through the sub already, and I'm just flexing. Is this an auction? No. Starting bid at $1. Watch, you're gonna see the viewers jump. You have 0 sealed collection because you know you would open it. I'm just kidding. This is my baby and is not for sale. Oops. I need to clean out my collection. Eddie. Hi, Eddie. Okay. Seems like you guys are interested. We also have this CP6 booster box that I was thinking about selling. It's funny, I got this for $200. I listed it for $500. People offer me $400. I took it down, posted back up for $800. People start offering me $500. $600. I took it down. Then I posted up for $1,000. People offered me $600, $800. Once it got to $900, I took it down, put it back up. I put it back up for $1,300. People offered me $1,000. I took it down, put it back up for $1,500, $1,800, and then I put it back up for $2,000. And I got an offer of $1,500 recently. And I'm like, this is a fun game to play. So I've been taking it down, increasing the pricing, and putting it back up. And like, I keep doing that until it's selling. And that this is my little game with this box. You guys are still bidding? I also have another one. I think they're super cool. So I'm keeping both of them. I'm waiting for cases to arrive because I'm designing acrylic cases for these. How made up these values are. That really just shows how made up these values are. You guys just don't want it bad enough. That's why. Hi, can we see your sealed box collection? Hi, Kenny. You know my dad's name is Kenny. I don't know. Sometimes he goes incognito and he joins like my live stream and pretends to be a stranger. And he says, "Wow, great collection." And I'm like, "You don't even collect." You want to see my sealed box collection? This is gonna get okay. Look at this. Don't judge me. I'm gonna take you guys with me. Look at that. You guys see that? That's a lot of shiny Star V. And I have a whole bunch in my drawer that I'm pulling out, the first editions. I have 10 boxes of the first edition still, I think. What was that base? If I do a buy it now when you can submit an offer, I feel like I lost. Yeah, so with all the most expensive things at your house while you're at it, please post your address and what times you have work. Kenny's like, I'm pretty sure I'm not your dad. I am. That is indeed a lot of shiny Star V. You know, I was doing some kind of Google stuff for work, and I signed into someone's account, and it synced all our contacts together. Poke Hustler, you got that much shiny V ripped. I synced all my contacts together, and I wanted to call my dad, right? So I saw Dad, and on my phone, I call him Kenny. Because I feel weird calling my dad when he didn't treat me good when I was younger. So I called him, and this white dude picks up. I can hear it in his voice. He's an old white dude. He's like, "Yellow." I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were my dad." He's like, "Oh, I don't think so." I'm like, yeah, it was really funny. He's like, "I don't think you're my daughter. Where are you from?" And I'm like, "Maryland." He's like, "Oh, I'm from Maryland too." I'm like, no. I got work to do. I'm like doing stuff for work, and I synced, and I called you because your name was Dad in the phone. But rest assured, you're not my dad. He's like, "Oh, thank God. Okay." And that was it. Are you keeping that or selling? I am selling this, but on a later day. I'm just flexing because people want to see my sealed box collection. Hi, Pokey Chips. I also have this. This is a beautiful box. I should probably like wrap these up or something. So these are my boxes. Also have my Breakpoint, my red Gyarados Breakpoint box. Gotta love PSA wait times right now. It is horrible. 8 months, but it's not that bad for me because I've been used to it. Love those boxes. Hey, gentleman collector, long time no see. I guess everyone's trickling in. And this is the new case I am designing. This is a Japanese booster box case. I'm gonna try to pack up these cards because I'm supposed to ship them out tomorrow. Red Sea Dragon. This is ultra shiny. I don't think they had a first edition. Oh, I found my blue eyes. I think that's my blue eyes. Yes, I found the blue eyes. That's the blue eyes that I was talking about, how I bought it for really cheap and then it went up in value a lot. You've been on a house grind and you finally got a house. Congrats. I'm happy for you. Did you sell your stuff, your collection for it? I don't want to sell my collection for a house, so I've been working really hard just to save up. I should be downsizing my collection though. Favorite card besides Magikarp? I like Charizard. I just pulled a Jirachi Amazing Rare and my kitty scratched it. No! This is why I don't let pets near my cards. You got 3 200 orders of first edition Shadowless cards at PSA right now. I try to stagger my subs so I don't have so much money. You ever find stuff you had no idea you had? All the time. Like, I used to buy a lot. I try to buy everything and I would purchase multiple copies. This is number 3. You ended up selling a few of your double Zars, but you didn't want to part with too much. That's why it's good to sell it with friends, so you can buy it back. It's like a loan. You know, you sell it to your friends, and then you just buy it back. This is number 2. This is box number 3. I'm trying to put these in the regular PSA boxes. You ended up selling cards. Okay, what else do I have? We have the shiny Mew box. I was gonna buy more boxes. And then we have more. Ultra shiny booster boxes. Oh, my friend's calling me. Alright guys, I have to end the stream. I promised my friend that I'm gonna call him in probably 3 minutes, and I lost track of time. Alright. These are Japanese. I can part with any of the stuff I own. I'm horrible at the money side of all this. That's why you budget. You plan and you budget. Yeah. Have a good night, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. I'll do another stream like this when there's more cards coming back. I do keep my promises, so I have to get off and talk to my friend. Well, bye guys. Good night. And take care. Take care. Well, I'll see you guys on Instagram. Like the next day. Bye.